Welcome back to Crochet Hub Africa, and if you are a returning viewer, thanks very much. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to hit the button. In this tutorial, we shall finish off the back and the rest of the crop sweater. You are adding 9 more lines here, and after finishing, we cut the yarn, then turn around, skip 6 stitches, then attach the yellow yarn and do 80 half double crochets. The remaining stitches will also be 6 on this other side, so we'll have taken care of our armhole. Then after that will be the first round of your yellow yarn. You're supposed to do so until you have 30 rounds of the yellow yarn. So here we don't take care of the neck. It's supposed to go upwards all the way up to the nape of the head. So only 30 rounds, then cut your yarn at the end of it. So you're going to join your sweater like that. So we are going to do the finishing. We start with the neck region. You can see that your neck is very sharp. The corners are very sharp here and here and here and here. So we are going to smoothen those corners first before we attach the purple yarn, because I intend to use the purple yarn in finishing. So here we had 20 stitches. We had 20 stitches this other side. So we shall count 4 stitches from the corner here. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4th stitch we'll attach our yellow yarn. Remember, we just want to smoothen this part and do a chain, then 1 single crochet, then a half double crochet, then let me just move closer, then 2 double crochets worked together. So this is the first. Before we pull through, do another double crochet, then pull them together that way. Then this will be followed by a half double crochet, Remember, we've reached a side where the stitches are not very clear. There are no stitches, so these were the edges. So just ensure that your work is not too tight, your work is not too loose. Then we shall have a single crochet, then another single. So we'll continue with single crochet all through. You can count so that you do an exact replica on the other side. Count your stitches. The good news is that we shall reach to a place where there will be stitches at the corner. But the most important thing is to ensure that your work is not too tight, neither should it be too loose. So we are edging towards another corner. So in this corner, there are 2 more single crochets remaining before I hit the corner. So what I'll do, I'll start with a half double crochet, followed by 2 double crochets but done together. So that is 1, then 2, followed by a half double. Now we are at a place where stitches are visible. You can see around the neck the stitches are visible, so we shall do a half double crochet, then continue with single crochets all through. Now the stitches are visible, you simply need to follow them. So you counted up to here. You want to ensure that on the other side of the neck, this other side, you'll have a similar number of stitches. So you shall follow that way until at a time when we reach the corner. You'll need to leave 2 stitches of these. So when I'm remaining with 2, I will proceed to smoothen my corner. So I'm left with 2. So now it's this and this. So I shall do a half double. Then I shall do 2 double crochets but together. Like that. So you can see. Then a half double. Then we shall proceed. Remember now you counted the other side. Ensure that they are, I think I've made it too tight here, so I'll undo. Let me start at the corner. So I've already done half double, so the 2 double crochets together will be here and at the middle here, then a half double right here, then the first single there, so it's not too tight now. So count, try as much as possible to manipulate the stitches so that they are similar in number on both sides. So on this side, I want to ensure that I have a similar number of stitches. There are no stitches clear here. This was an edge when we were doing the front part. This was the edge, so there's no clear stitching, but as you can see, I'm remaining with only 2 single crochets. So I'll do a half double first, half double, then I'll do, no, not a treble, I'll do 2 double crochets together, then back to half double, then single, then slip stitch, slip, and cut off the yarn. So now we are going to do single crochets all through. So I want you to do these rounds. This is the first round, second and third. We meet on the third round at the end of the third round. So I have finished the three rounds I told you about. You can see my neck is forming very well. So we want to bring in the yellow yarn to make the stripes, the 2 stripes. So you shall count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You can count 10 stitches, skip the 10 stitches, then on the 11th stitch insert or start with the yellow yarn. So join the yellow yarn and work all the way to the other side. I don't know how many stitches you have in total, but as long as on the other side you're going to leave 10 more stitches, your work will be okay. Ten more stitches on the other side. So this around the neck. I like joining my yarn from inside so that it's straight on the outside. So I have left 10 stitches on the other side. So we're going to be reducing those stitches 9, the other side 9. So we want to make a U-turn. It means that in this new round we are going to reduce 1 stitch on either side. In the first stitch we were left with 10 on the other side. So on this round we are going to reduce 1. So that means that you are going to do 1 double crochet, a single crochet into the next stitch, then turn around. So we are remaining with 9 on this side. We want to do the same for the other side. So that is 1, 2. I don't know how many stitches you had in total, but as I said, as long as on the other side you also reduce 1 stitch, there will be no problem. So I'm going around the neck one more time with the yellow yarn. So this is the first stripe of the yarn. So coming to the end is this last stitch. So these were 10 in purple, 10 stitches. So we killed 1 on that other side to 9. So we are going also to kill 1 with a slip stitch into it. So we are not going to use it anymore. Then cut the yellow yarn. Back to the purple, turn your sweater around. So we want to return. So we are remaining with 9 stitches on this side. So we are going to attach the purple yarn on the second last stitch, purple stitch. So skip 1 purple, then attach on the second last stitch. So we have killed 2 stitches, so we are remaining with 7. So that way, go round again. When you reach the far end, we are also going to kill 2 more stitches. We shall be killing 2 on the first round, then 1 on the return round. So here we go. I like attaching my yarn from inside. If you're doing it from outside, as long as you are consistent, there is no problem. So go all the way. Once again, going towards the end. Remember, we killed 2 stitches on the other side, so here we're going to kill this as well as that. That is on that round, but there's another round we are going to turn and get into. In that round we are going to kill 1. I said on the first round we kill 2, on the return journey we kill 1. So sorry, so we are going to like another single crochet, then turn around. So we are remaining with how many stitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. We are remaining with 6 stitches. So here we are, going back all round. Remember to kill 1 stitch on the other side. So once again, we've reached the end of this round. We said on the return journey we kill 1 stitch. So we are going to kill this one here with a slip stitch, then cut the yarn. So we are going to do 1 more round in yellow, the last stripe in yellow. So turn around, attach the yellow yarn. So we are going to, I said on this first trip we shall kill 2 stitches, so they should be this and this. So I'll attach my yarn on the second last stitch. So this is the last strip of yellow. So once you know where to hook your yarn well, it should be easy. So work all the way around. Let's meet at the end. We are using single crochet all through. It's the other end. Single crochets all through. So we want to use the 2 yarns, the 2 stitches. Then we said we are going to for another round, so we have to use a stitch. It's not possible to use once you turned, so before we turn, let's use it, then we turn. That should help you understand why it's like we are doing 3 stitches this other side. So I'm remaining with only 3 for the purple, 2 that will be used on the first round of purple, then 1 that will be used for the last trip of purple. So for the purple, slip stitch first, shall be done with the yellow yarn. Turn around and attach the purple yarn in a similar way. So second last stitch, go around, do the 3 stitches at the end in purple and finish. Come back when it is already done. We've come to the end of the neck, so you can see the neck has formed well. If you didn't want to use the stripes, you can use one consistent color, there's no problem. Now on the other side, the bottom side, the lower side is going to be very, very simple. You're going to attach your purple yarn on this end, then work all round single crochets. So work all round single crochet. So after attaching your purple yarn, we're going to do single crochets all through. Of course, you are free to loosen where you like to, or tighten if you want a tighter waistband. There's no problem, you can tighten. So work all round single crochet all the way up to this end, turn around again and again up to 11 rounds. In the end, your project should look like this somehow. And with the hands, you can improvise and have strips because you do it the same way you did the waistband. Subscribe to Crochet Hub Africa for more. Thank you.